the sky. Radio contact has been attempted but cannot be established. Instructions are to prepare for an attack by an unknown enemy.
As far as the eye can see, a plague on the surface, a disgusting swarm in the skies. With a crash of thunder, a new demon appears. Unfurling its rotten wings, it lets out a petrifying scream.
Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Osumania 7-Key World Cup 2022 action! We have just finished up the Malaysia versus China match, the third place match, seeing China move on to the grand finals, ready to face South Korea tomorrow morning. But in the meantime, we have a very special first for the Osumania World Cup, even including 4-Key. So this is the first time for 7-Key and 4-Key Mania World Cup. We've got a show match using the Grand Finals pool, and I will be commentating this, Toph Daddy. And I'm joined here by Sparky for this very exciting show match. How are you doing today?
I am doing absolutely fantastic, and oh boy, we have two very, very stacked lineups for this show match. A combination of players from all the countries that have been eliminated so far. And
yeah, basically anyone who had been eliminated before Grand Final was capable of being selected for this show match. And we have gotten 14 players, which is Not exactly one per team. I believe there's some teams without any players. In particular, I see the United States doesn't have any players joining in, and a couple have more than one. But this is going to be like the all-stars from as many teams as possible that didn't get to participate in the grand finals.
Yeah, a good opportunity. I know a lot of people are always like, oh, this person can definitely handle the late game stages. It's really just the early game stuff that what was the downfall. It's like now they have an opportunity to show off their stuff.
Definitely. But you're also getting that position where many of these players who are on these teams maybe just didn't have the second person who was physically capable of keeping up with places up to quarterfinals or semifinals, or didn't have the accuracy backing them up to really make it that far in the tournament, and now they get that chance to show off their true abilities on a pool that is harder than anything I've ever seen in Mania history.
Definitely, especially if anybody watched the showcase last week or watched the match earlier today, some of these maps are ridiculous to say the least.
Yeah, ridiculous is an understatement. I don't know. I consider myself usually capable of reading through stuff and understanding what's going on. That's not happening in this pool. I don't think that's happening for very many people in this pool.
I think a lot of people can emphasize with the notion of you're just hitting your keyboard a lot for like 3 minutes trying to keep up with what's going on.
Yeah, these maps are hard enough to the point where I think even like for most of these players, even the 2-minute ones. The ones that you usually be like, oh, this is a break, they're going to be stamina draining too, just because of how intense, insane, constant everything is.
We're going to run out of superlatives at this point.
We sure are. Yeah. What can you really say in that time? The tiebreaker by itself, the ending of it in particular, is something else.
It is quite literally the hardest map of all time.
17 stars. It kind of gets up there. I think the next highest star rating map I've ever seen in a map pool was like 12 for 7 key before this year, I should say.
Yeah,
and the highest I'd ever seen was Silent Desert, that long note map from a few years ago. And that was super inflated because of some of the long note bursts. So seeing it go up to like 17, and seeing normal picks in this pool be 13, 14 stars, yeah, I think we're getting into one of the I'm sorry, not one of the most difficult pool of all time as far as I'm concerned for Mania.
I don't know what's scarier, the difficulty of the map pool or the fact that there are players in grand finals and in this show match that can play these maps to a scary level.
Yeah,
like 99%, 98% accuracy.
Yeah, I think if we see it, I think if these players are able to S rank it, I'll be pretty good. I'll be able to confirm that they are pretty good at this game.
Just a little good, yeah. But that being said, it looks like we are ready to go. Everybody's in, just sorting out any last issues. The rolls are in also.
Yeah, Lost Cool rolls 58, My Angel Arkwin rolls 28. I believe Lost Cool is rolling for Team Blue, the Viva Team Blue, and My Angel Arkwin will be rolling for Funky Friday Refugees. And so Red Team will get the first ban, and Blue Team will get their second ban and first pick here for this show match.
And it'll be very interesting to see what this... I mean, it's a show match. I don't really think strategy really comes into play. It's really just pick your comfort.
I mean, it's a show match. You play what's cool. You play what's fun. I think this is a good chance for players to like show off things that maybe wouldn't get the light of day in a normal match. Though knowing South Korea and China, who are going to be playing in grand finals tomorrow morning, I don't know what would be so hard in this pool that no one would let through.
I feel like the question becomes if you're banning something, it becomes less about banning what you're least comfortable on, more so banning what's the most competitive pick.
Yeah, maybe. I guess that's true, but I mean, we're already seeing our bans from these show match teams. Goat Fantasia coming out from Team Red, Eagle Seeker, the mixed rice pick coming out from Team Blue, and I think those bands may give us an idea of the strengths of these two teams pretty early, even though they're kind of a hodgepodge of all the different teams. And you're not going to always have that perfect understanding of how a team's going to mesh together when it's made, and we're just seeing it for the first time here.
Yeah, for a lot of these mixed compositions, it's always the case of like, well, how many people like the LN picks? Not enough? Okay, we're banning LN. How many people like the rice picks? Okay, not enough, we're banning rice.
Yeah, and that usually happens, and then you see the hybrids open, even though some of those those maps might actually be the hardest maps in the pool.
Yeah.
just because of how much you have to do. You never really know.
Yeah, the patterning there.
And with the bans out of the way, Team Blue will be getting their first pick here. Wait, yeah, Team Blue gets the first pick. And given that LN ban, maybe they're just going to go straight for some LN map. I saw that Tsukio was the first LN map picked by Malaysia earlier on, so that could potentially be the most maybe straightforward long note pick in the pool, but that's not really saying a whole lot in comparison to everything in this pool.
Definitely a case of pick your poison on this kind of map pool. But I mean, they're gonna have to make a pick soon. I mean, they were put together on I don't want to say relatively short notice. They've had a pretty decent amount of time, but I mean, you want to make sure you pick stuff that at least two people can play. And they're definitely taking their time here. Want to make sure they start the show match off on the right foot. You want to be able to really showcase your stuff.
Indeed you do. Super hot break coming out. One of the hybrids, so we're not getting either of the two banned sections for our first pick here, and I'm pretty interested to see how this goes. We got 7 players in. Oh yeah, we forgot to mention, it's a 4v4 format, not 2v2.
Oh, lovely.
So we'll get to see a lot of 7-key action, but that also means there's going to be a lot of notes on the screen at once.
Oh boy, everybody strap yourselves in. We are in for a hell of a ride for this show match. Want to make sure, I would say, pick a screen, pick your favorite player, and just follow along. Because if you're trying to keep track of everything going on, I feel like you're gonna go cross-eyed.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to follow everything, especially with, so it's going to be a congested screen, but that's okay. We're here for fun. 4v4 is going to be pretty interesting. Waiting for 2 more players on Funky Friday Refugees to join in. It looks like Team Blue has not been switching out, so they may be going with this team, not PX, Lost Pool, Lack Points, and Sad Cat. We see Yanamon come in for Team Red, and we're waiting for 1 more player.
I guess this will answer the age-old question of what would happen if a Mania tournament tried emulating the OS World Cup format. 4v4 action. And it looks like it's Rewind Time going to be coming in, filling in that last spot for Funky Friday Refugees.
Yeah, once we know that everyone's ready, we should be able to get into this first pick.
Oh, it's nice to know that the players have the map pool downloaded.
That too, that's really awesome to see. But, once we should be able to get through this pretty soon, hopefully, with all the players in. Just got to get everyone to have the map.
Exactly. Oh, this is actually genuinely exciting. I don't think there has been a Mania tournament I've seen where it's 4v4.
But yeah, no, even Mania World Cup is 3v3, or the 4K Mania World Cup is 3v3. Every other Mania tournament I see is usually either doubles or singles, so you don't see this kind of format very often.
Yeah, and as we get the players sorted out, like I said, this is a rather large lobby for what we're used to seeing. So some players just needing a bit of time to get the connections. I mean, this is a global representation, so gotta make sure everything's synced up properly.
Yeah, in the meantime, we've had enough time to listen to the entire first hybrid map since we've been waiting. So you'll maybe have an idea of what to expect from this map, given how it's like all over the place this song was. I mean, Cabario. What can you expect from a song from Cabario?
Exactly. You can basically visualize the notes, visualize the patterns very easily. Now looks like we have Skallam coming in for Funky Friday Refugees. Tagging in for its rewind time, probably needed some extra time to grab the map pool. But it looks like everybody's ready.
Yeah, finally getting into the first pick for this show match. 1st to 7, best of 13. I hope for these players that they don't have to go to 13 full maps, but I hope for the viewers that they do, because that tiebreaker is going to be exciting.
And that's why the team sizes are as big as they are. Stamina should not be an issue because they can rotate in and out. But let's see how they do.
Indeed, opening Ruka and Lack Point's trade misses. Not PX follows up with another one. And we see 2 more misses very quickly. Everyone's missing all at the same time. No full combos left on the board out of 8 players already.
Welcome to the Grand Finals map pool, everybody. We hope you enjoy your stay. There are no full combos. I think Lost Cool was probably the only person to survive that entire barrage, but then he drops. There goes every single full combo in the lobby.
Yeah, every full combo gone. Only 199 left, and that is from My Angel Arquin. Then a couple of 98s following that up. But everyone's still holding the S, but Ruka's falling down right now below the S rank, and, you know, we're a quarter of the way through, and I expect a few more people to start dropping below that range. But Ruka's brought their accuracy back up to the S rank, so we're seeing everyone up at the S rank for now, until potentially we get to the harder parts. But for now, Funky Friday Refugees do have that lead, but it is so small and misses are so common here that it could switch over at any point, like it is right now.
Oh my goodness, it is a war of attrition right now. Players trading misses back and forth, left and right. And it looks like there are a couple of stragglers. I think Ruka right now faring the worst out of everybody. And that being said, they're still holding on to the S here. My Angel Arquin picking up the slack. They're 99.1 on their end as we get into the back half of the map.
Yeah, My Angel Arquin a mile ahead of everyone else right now. Yanaman on his own team and Lost Cool matching up with each other. And then the 397s on that bottom row, and then Ruka and not PX at the bottom with 96, with 296s right now. So we're still seeing 8 very impressive scores up to this point, but My Angel Arquin score is really out of this world right now.
Yeah, and in that last barrage, we saw Funky Friday Refugees pick up quite a bit of an advantage here. The largest lead so far in this map, but there's still a quarter of the map left to go, and the density only picks up from here. Let's see if they can hold on to this lead here. A lot of misses coming out from their members. My Angel Arquin holding on to their combo here.
Yeah, that 3,000 couple lag points. No, finding the last drop for Team Blue here, and My Angel Arquin dropping that full combo in the very ending. But I don't think it's going to matter. He really brought that lead back, but that red bar is shrinking.
It's shrinking ever so slowly, but these misses are trading back and forth. Nobody seems to be able to hold on to a combo right now. The density is too much for everybody in this lobby right now, it seems, as we get into the last sliver of map, and it looks like Funky Friday Refugees, unless they have an absolute team collapse, are going to be able to hang on for this first point.
Hey, but team collapses happen. Team collapses can happen on maps like this. A little less common, but Red Team is going to take that first point on a break point here, and all the players end up with S ranks. My Angel Arquin dropping just below the 99 right at the end, but still miles ahead of everyone else. 32,000 points ahead of Law School, and helping bring his team to the victory on this first point.
I am at a loss for words. Everybody in this lobby managed to hold on to an S. Oh my goodness. That got really dicey towards the end. There was just nobody was able to hang on at the very end, but Funky Friday Refugees doing just enough. My Angel Arquin really putting on the carry pants there at the very end. And it's their pick now.
Indeed, yeah. They're going to be able to go for their own pick. Maybe they go for another hybrid if they're looking to actually strategize about what picks they want to go for. So they could go for Killer Beast or Makuma, but I mean, at this point, I don't know if it's worth strategizing about what these guys want to pick. And Strong 280 comes out, which makes sense given the ban from Viva Team Blue. They banned out Eagle Seeker, the mixed rice pick, and they are going for the Speed Chord Stream map, which, when you're looking at it, almost doesn't look like Chord Stream at all. It just looks like Burst because of how fast everything is.
Yeah, at super high BPM, anything intricately patterned can just be considered burst.
Yeah, it really doesn't help that the patterns in this are not comfortable. Like, at least from an outsider perspective, as someone who has no capability of actually playing maps at this level, I looked at the map and I was just like, these patterns look like the most uncomfortable chord string patterns ever.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that there's somebody in either of these teams is just like, oh yeah, that's my warm up. Like I start my sessions with this.
Yeah, I start my sessions with 280 BPM chord stream.
Yeah, just normal things.
Just easy, just normal things.
Just hit the notes. It's that easy. You just hit the button.
Yeah, you see the notes come down, and then when they hit the bottom, you hit the keyboard, and that's how it works.
With the right.
That's all you need to do.
That's all you got to do. 7 key is so easy, guys. You just gotta hit the notes.
True. Well, it looks like we are waiting for everyone to join in. Silly Fangirl coming in for Team Blue. Sad Cat coming in as well. Red Team hasn't changed anyone. Has just removed Ruka from the squad, looking to replace them with someone else. And we just are waiting for player number 4 for each team.
It'll be very interesting to see who comes in. I mean, there are definitely some very strong Rice specialists on both these sides. It's just a matter of who feels up for it. Because, I mean, we joke about this song might be a warm-up for some people, but I mean, this is a 4v4 format. It's like, you can't hide behind just a 2v2 anymore.
Definitely not. Black Points looks like they are coming in for Team Red, and Team Blue just needs to get their 4th player in, and we should be able to move on. And it looks like, Black Points is actually Team Blue's. Funky Friday Refugees looking like they're going to be inviting Mage as the 4th player for this Speed Chord Stream map.
Oh boy, this will be very interesting to see how everybody does. Got some new faces coming in. Hopefully they're warmed up. Or if not, hopefully they treat this as a warm-up.
Yeah, and here we go. Looks like we're about to get going into pick number 2 of a possible 13.
Boy, 280 BPM chord stream. Let's wait for Black Points to get synced up.
There we go. We got everyone in. We should be able to start a 3-minute long speed jump stream. I should mention that this is actually longer than the dense chord stream pick in this pool, like by almost a minute.
Oh boy.
So this is more of a stamina test than even the chord stream map would be. And we're starting off with some lighter streams. We had a very early miss from Not PX, but I assume we're going to be seeing a lot more misses as the density starts picking up.
Yeah, right off the bat, we're already seeing some trades going back and forth. It looks like only a couple of players survive that opening burst. My Angel Arquim, Skalem, Silly Fangirl, all holding on to their full combos right now. And it looks
big accuracy drop from Skalem with that drop there, and that's bringing the lead back to Viva Team Blue, but a few misses is going to bring it right back.
Only a quarter of the way done right now, and these misses from Not PX right now are helping Team Red here.
Oh, and Silly Fangirl drops that full combo, and that's going to give Red an even bigger advantage, but a triple miss from Funky Friday Refugees. My Angel Arquim still holding on to that full combo right now, a quarter of the way through the chart, and really bringing his team on his back, but that's a miss, and a little bit of an accuracy drop, so that lead that he was getting is going to start staying a bit more stagnant, but they're maintaining it as the density gets real bad here.
It's just like the last map. As soon as the density picks up, we just start seeing misses trading back and forth, and My Angel Arcwind stands above the rest right now,
That was
holding on to the
misses
highest
at the
combo.
same time. What is My Angel Arcwind doing?
They're playing Mania. They're just playing 7 key, and it looks like they finally had enough, joining the rest of the lobby. Now Yanamon picking up the slack with the highest combo. Silly Fangirl following closely behind for Viva Team Blue here. But it looks like the lead right now is going to be solidly with Funky Friday Refugees. Only a third of the map left to go. And right now, everybody's still holding on to at least an S rank. A couple of 96s littered throughout the lobby, but right now, the main battle is on the top row. 98s and 97s abound.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. We're seeing the 4 higher scores on the top and then the 4 lower ones on the bottom 4 screens. But that said, they are still having battles within each other. Everyone finding drops once this final quarter comes around with a high density. And that lead is staying pretty stagnant for Team Red, but it is getting a little bit smaller with some of these misses.
Starting to get dicey. There's a lot of misses coming out of Team Red here. Viva Team Blue needs to hold on to some combo here. Silly with that, about to approach the combo cap, might be able to make a dent in this lead as we get into the last days of the map. But with his teammates dropping around him, it looks like the lead is going to be able to stay with Funky Friday Refugees just for now. The map's about to be over. Just a little bit left.
Indeed, and it looks like Funky Friday Refugees are going to take that second point, protecting their break point that they got earlier, pushing the pick back to Team Blue. Team Blue's got to pick something up here. They're going to need to get a breakpoint sometime in this match, but they do need to focus on getting their own picks. But this one was a bit closer than the first hybrid pick, with the hybrid being a difference of 50,000. That one only 27,000. So Rice may be more approachable for Viva Team Blue here, but we still haven't seen any of the pure long note maps.
Yeah, I feel like that'll be the main decider. We've seen the trend throughout this World Cup that it's like there are teams that are purely dedicated into a specific section of the map pool. The only one we haven't dived into yet is the LN picks. Maybe that's where Viva Team Blue is going to be able to find some points. But it remains to be seen. It is their pick, so can definitely look to change things up a little bit here.
Yeah, I do fully expect an LN map to come out, if only for the fact that this is a show match, and we want to see, and like I'm sure that they're understanding of the fact that this is sort of for fun, and the viewers want to see more than just a Rice versus hybrid battle.
To be fair, they're all good songs.
They are all great songs. This map pool's full of bangers, and Magnolia coming out, so we are getting a long note map. Classic Kin God SSI LN map.
Oh boy. It'll be interesting to see who comes in here. There are definitely, like I said with the earlier pick, that there are some really good Rice specialists. There are some really, really good LN specialists in both of these teams.
Yeah, I expect Lost Cool to maybe come back for Team Blue on this one.
Yeah, we see it's rewind time for Viva Team Blue coming in. Definitely some folks that can really shine on maps like this.
Definitely, we're getting everyone switched out. Ruka coming in, not a surprise for Team Red. Lost Cool does end up coming back in for Viva Team Blue. And we're waiting for one last player for Team Blue before we can get started with Magnolia.
Oh boy, I'm looking at this Viva Team Blue lineup, and I mean, these are some really, really strong LN players. They were definitely showcased in their matches for their countries. Can definitely put up some really crazy scores. Looks like they just need to decide who's going to be that number 4. And right now, My Angel Arcwind, 3 for 3 on these picks so far. For Funky Friday Refugees, has not tagged out yet.
Looks like Sadcat's coming in for Viva Team Blue here as that 4th player, and looks like we'll be able to get started with pick number 3. And like you said, My Angel Arcwind not switching out at all so far, and I believe Yanamon has not switched out either. So those two have been in on all 3 picks so far.
Yeah, definitely hard carrying here. Definitely very well rounded, especially on map pools like this. difficulty becomes a bit of an issue for some players. So it's nice having players that can step in.
Indeed, we're gonna have to see how the toll of the match ends up what kind of effect that has on Nightingale Arc, and if he does end up playing for for anything, or
No.
we're gonna think about strategy for anything, given that it's a show match.
Bangers only. That is the strategy.
Only play the bangers in this pool, which is every pick. So what? How can you choose?
Exactly. It must be it's unfortunate they had to ban 2 of the maps. I'm pretty sure somebody wanted to play it. I'm pretty sure somebody wanted to listen to it.
Yeah, they had to unfortunately get rid of 2 bangers, and we will forever miss them in this show match. But maybe
Hopefully,
we'll see them in China versus South Korea tomorrow. Who knows?
you took the words right out of my mouth. It'll be very exciting to see. So, looking ahead, we do have South Korea versus China tomorrow. I mean, we know South Korea to be this absolute juggernaut of 7 key. But, I mean, they've shown some weaknesses. I mean, Philippines took them all the way to tiebreaker. They've dropped a couple of points as we got into the later map pools. Do you think China has a chance to take it to a bracket reset? Because they will have to bracket reset them.
I mean, with how they performed against Malaysia this morning, I would not be surprised if we saw a bracket reset, but we also don't know how high that peak for South Korea goes.
Yeah,
that's really the part we need to be worried about, because South Korea, you know, as weak as, or not weak, as vulnerable as they can be early on in these tournaments, I've been watching these players for 5 years now, and every time that I underestimate how good those South Korean players are going to be, especially once you get to finals and grand finals, I always get kicked because I always underestimate it, and they always outperform every single metric of how I expect them to do.
It's
so
like,
I really can't say. I'd love to see China be able to take at least one of the matches and bring it to a bracket reset, but South Korea could just pull something from their backpack and be like, "Here you go. We're not losing MWC this year." It's
like we've been playing you all for fools. We've only been operating with 10% of our power.
All right. Well, anyways, we're getting back into the show match. Another hybrid was picked. Mufuma. I'm not pronouncing everything else, even though it's just one word. It's the Leaf. It's the funny Leaf song, but
it's super easy. The difficulty name says it. It's super easy.
Super easy. 12.8 stars.
And we did have some substitutions in that little bit of a break. We see Harlem Shake come in for Funky Friday Refugees, and it looks like the PX is going to be going in for Viva Team Blue.
So just one swap out each, and My Angel, Arkwin, and Yanamon continuing their track of playing every single map so far, and an early lead for Viva Team Blue here off of a couple of misses from Funky Friday Refugees in that intro.
Yeah, it looks like right now, Not PX and Sad Cat holding down the fort for Viva Team Blue. And as I say that, Sad Cat misses on what is arguably one of the lighter sections. I mean,
Lost Cool playing this as inverse. And then having to play actual inverse almost.
But he manages to hold on to the combo, and right now Funky Friday Refugees is taking the brunt of the damage right now. The ballooning.
Lost Cool holding onto the combo along with Arfa and holding onto that lead and keeping his accuracy up for the rest of his team. And Harlem Shake at that lowest accuracy in the lobby here at just below the 96%. Everyone else above 97 right now is going to be the difference maker.
Yeah, and as we get into the second, third, a bit of a rest section here before everything kicks back off again. But we saw in that earlier burst that really affected Funky Friday Refugees, and Viva Team Blue is able to really extend their lead right now.
Yeah, but this easier section, that blue bar is shrinking a little bit with a few misses pretty consistently across the board. And Law School finding a break as well. Arkwin, the only person with a combo left. Ruka also above 400. And that lead is very small now. And Red Team, oh geez, what is happening everywhere? Arkwin! No! Stop holding combo through everything!
He is too strong. He cannot be defeated. And as I say that right at the end of the burst.
Nice curse, friend.
I got you.
Yeah, but that blue bar just had a big jump with that difficult section. Harlem Shake having some issues below the S rank right now. Everyone else holding on, but what is happening?
I think right now is just the fact that everybody's able to hold on to the S. There's one outlier here in the lobby, and that's really helping Viva Team Blue extend their lead right now. As the density picks up, everybody's suffering, but right now there's one player in particular who's about to drop into the B section here. Harlem Shake having a bit of a time here. That cameo appearance.
I can't blame him.
I can't either.
This is
hard.
And even Ruka following him down to that A rank just barely. I think they might be able to climb up to the S rank just before the end. But maybe not. I think this might end up being 2 A ranks, maybe 3 if not PX finds some drops here. But
the scary thing is that we're 4 maps into the showcase and we are only just now seeing A ranks. Because this map is ridiculous.
Really,
look at it. Look at.
Oh my god, what was that ending? Thank you, Jinjin, for your wonderful contributions yet again. Wow, not PX barely holding onto the S rank, Ruka getting down to the A, 94, and Harlem Shake just barely being knocked down to the B rank, but Blue Team will take their first point.
Not a sweep, we can put the brooms away.
We sure can. Now, Viva Team Blue has one of their 2 break points that they needed to get back into the match.
It'll be very interesting to see what they decide to go with.
Yes, in the classic, since we have 4 people in the bottom now, we can see the base rank.
It's true. Oh my goodness. The legendary base.
Yeah, and we're going into another pick for Viva Team Blue here, and I want to see everything in this pool, so I don't care what they pick.
True.
I want them to pick whatever it takes to get the tiebreaker. That's what I want.
It looks like. I mean, they had some success with this last hybrid. I wouldn't be surprised if we just saw Killer Beast come out.
Yeah, honestly, that could happen. The Killer Beast, 14 stars, no big deal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Mifumi was 12. It's not that bad.
What is it? It's diminishing returns. The higher star you go, it's like, it just becomes the same thing. If you can hit one, you can hit the other.
True. That's how it works.
That's exactly how it works. Exactly.
Totally. But the difference of 2-star rating just means nothing.
No. That's like what? One more little section, a couple more shields, couple core jacks. I don't know. I don't know how star rating works in this game. It's all arbitrary at this level.
Who knows? I mean, given how they've been successful in this match, Mifumo was kind of interesting, but Strong 280 was also pretty close, so I could see them, if they're going for any kind of strategy, they could go with the Rice pick, and they go with Name Both, so they're going for the speed pick here.
Oh boy. Probably gonna see a lot of substitutions here. There were a lot of really LN-based maps. So as we get in to the Rice, as I say that, the entire blue team stays the same. Sad Cat, Lost Cool, Not PX, and Silly. Only Funky Friday refugees are gonna find a 4th member substitution. Yanama and Mango, Arkwin, and Harlem Shake staying in for this.
Yet again. they're not looking to stop at any point.
Can't stop, won't stop, and it looks like this map has an update based on the players'
reactions here, yeah. Someone with a 3K mod? That's
awesome. Lovely. That makes it easier, right? Just slap on 3K on a dedicated 7-key map. I think we had somebody ask in an actual match if we could play with 4-key.
There was an actual match where all the players had 4-key mod on.
Doesn't do anything,
so it doesn't matter.
I mean, honestly, you can play 3-key with the 3-key mod, you just can't play the other 4 lanes.
Yeah, you just miss 4 lanes worth of nodes and get a nice 40% on the map.
We take golf scores, right? Lowest score wins?
Yeah. So Harlem Shake actually won that last one, if we're saying that.
Yes. They were employing golf rules. And it looks like Skylam's going to be coming in for Funky Friday refugees.
Yeah, we're looking at looks like this is going to be the 2 teams for Name of Oath here.
Just sorting out some last little lobby logistics. You want to make sure your scroll speed's right. You want to make sure you have the right mods on. Whether or not you're taking 4-key or 3-key. Mirror Might
Yeah,
be,
because the difference between 4 key and 3 key is very important here. You need to make sure.
It's the score multiplier. You gotta make sure you get the right
Man.
score multiplier.
Man, our local referee has told them to take the 3 key mod off. How sad.
Oh man, no fun allowed.
No fun allowed. 1984. Thank you, Sad Cat.
We will have our day. But today is not that day. We will be playing another 7 key map, because it is the 7 key World Cup after all.
Oh,
and it looks
someone's
like-
on flashlight. Oh wait, are we missing an 8th player?
Oh, it looks like
They needed to abort it because Silly Fangirl accidentally had flashlight on.
oh boy, that would have been catastrophic. And Lost Coal also dropped from the lobby.
Yes, he sure did.
So I mean, the flashlight might have actually been realistic, but Lost Coal dropping is not intended.
Looks like we gotta get him back into the lobby here.
Or not find a suitable substitute.
That too.
Ah, okay, there he is. He's back.
Alright, we made it. Thank you, Law School. Welcome back.
But with that being said, I mean, it'd be very interesting to see if players start taking different mods into these. I know we've had players play with hidden, mirrors given, but I mean, these visual mods are always interesting to see players play with. See if they actually kept them on.
Indeed. Nothing. Oh no, there's one hidden from Harlem
One hidden.
Shake.
Was able to.
And hidden's a pretty interesting one for Mania because it gets harder, like it gets tighter of a window as you get higher combo, and then when you miss, it resets, which can be a very awkward visual to deal with.
Yeah,
if
but that
you're
being
breaking
said,
combo.
there were some, I think, Boji or Jose, if you follow the name he goes by now. I mean, very strong hidden player for 7 key.
Indeed, he was playing a lot of that earlier on in the tournament. Lots of misses coming out. 3 misses off the side of Viva Team Blue there. A few misses every now and again from Funky Friday Refugees. Mino to Arquin finding a break. 1 full combo left from Silly Fangirl here, extending that blue team lead very heavily, but that's a miss from Silly Fangirl, so no more full combos left, but that lead is quite big here.
Yep, he heard you compliment him, and he's like, "I got you, fam."
He sure did. I'm good friends with Nate, so he'll forgive me. I think.
You hope.
I hope.
That being said, with maps as dense as this, it's very easy to get back up to that 400 combo cap. But right now, Viva Team Blue gonna be holding on to quite a hefty lead here as we get into this little bit of a break section halfway through. This is a relatively short map compared to the rest of the pool, so this is gonna be very deadly as everything picks back up here in just a little bit.
Indeed, in this break, giving people their chance to build up their combo, but Harlem Shake finding some breaks here. The only player below that 95% range right now, which might be part of the reason that Team Blue has the lead that it does.
Yeah, definitely struggling a little bit on the density as it picks up, but right now it just misses all across the board. Manager Arquin, Yanamon's Golems, just a whole combo reset.
Girl, what are you doing right now? He's at 99% and he's still holding the combo through this. What is he doing?
It's just silly fangirl things. He just does this routinely on maps that you would think that nobody should be able to perform on.
Okay,
he just does it. He finally breaks.
2,000 combo, but everyone's dropping consistently here. He's the only one able to get a semblance of a combo.
He is almost an entire percent above everybody else in this lobby. Everybody else is suffering. He does find drops eventually, but the map's about to end, and 941k.
Dude, what was that?
Just Nate things.
Just Nate things.
11 misses. 2100 combo. That's
66 200s. What on earth?
I feel like he'd be the first to say that that's probably one of the lower scored runs that he's had.
Yeah, that sounds like something that'd come out of Nate, but I don't know.
But I mean,
With this pool, 941k is so
it's really
absolutely
good.
bonkers that I really don't know if Silly Fangirl has done any better than that.
It remains to be seen, but Viva Team Blue showing some signs of life here. Able to take a couple of points now.
Yeah, 3-2 here in bag 2. Funky Friday Refugees pick.
An opportunity to take that second breakpoint that they need to tie things up again. And it'll be very interesting to see what Funky Friday Refugees decides to go with. The only thing they haven't delved into is the LN, and based on their ban, I don't think they're going to want to jump in there anytime soon.
Indeed. It's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, given their pick strategy, maybe Killer Beast I wouldn't be surprised to see that coming out.
No, that or maybe take a completely different turn and maybe do something like Exile.
Yeah, go with the Jack pick. Go with the Jack pick that's actually like not an act battle anymore because we're in grand finals now. Unless you're like, I don't know, South Korea, but
I mean, it could be an act battle.
It could be an act battle in a match like China versus South Korea. But Killer Beast comes out, the crowd goes wild. Everyone loves Killer Beast.
Get the rat jams.
Yeah, another banger, by the way, if it wasn't obvious.
Looks like everybody's going to be staying in for this one. I think we've got the roster settled as to who feels comfortable enough to play picks like this. And 13.2 stars, I mean, outside of the tiebreaker, is this the highest star map in this pool?
I don't know, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the long no picks was higher star rating.
That's true.
Let me go ahead and check.
That being said, I feel like there's some lobby logistics that need to be done here. I think Ruka was on red team?
Ruka is supposed to be on red team, yeah.
Okay, so Ruka has officially defected to Viva Team Blue. And I say that they're...
Oh, sorry. I have just looked up the difficulties. None of the long note maps even hit 10 stars, so...
Oh, lovely. So looks like we did settle out those lobby logistics. Ruka has officially rejoined Funky Friday Refugees. It's rewind time coming in for Viva Team Blue. So, very interested to see how they perform on something like this.
Yeah, almost 4 minutes of 13.2 star rating map is going to be quite the challenge. I think when I was watching the map pool showcase, I think a lot of people were noting that this might be one of the hardest picks in the pool. And that's saying a lot for a pool of this caliber.
Yeah, it probably stands about an order of magnitude harder than the rest of the pool. That being said, I mean, if in a traditional match, this could be a pocket pick for a team. I mean, if you can perform it, you know your opponent doesn't have the stamina or physicality to play something like this. Could be used as a valuable tool. But that being said, everybody is ready. Everybody is loaded into the map. Viva Team Blue looking to get that second break point right now to tie things up 3-3.
Indeed, with an opening that's pretty easy. Ruka finding a break here, though, and shrinking the accuracy lead that Team Red had. But with a map like this, 4 minutes long, we are not going to be worried about the break sections almost at all.
No, it's really going to come down to when things start to pick up. That being said, you don't want to spot your opponent any early misses unnecessarily, but, I mean, you have plenty of backup if you do find yourself dropping early on. That being said, Funky Friday Refugees finding a couple of misses here, traded by Sad Cat here. It's rewind time, Silly Fangirl, everybody except for My Angel Arquin. Finding drops here as we get into the second quarter of the map.
Indeed, and that red team score is blowing up a little bit here. But everyone's finding misses except Silly Fangirl and Lawspool in that burst. But you get back up to 400 combo so fast in these maps.
Yeah, but that being said, keeping the above 400 combo is incredibly hard, especially with patterns as abrasive as this.
I also want to note that My Angel Arquin almost has a 99 right now, and that's over 1% higher than everyone else in the lobby.
That's scary. That is absolutely scary.
This is just what a show. I mean, he hasn't stopped playing. This is his 6th map at this level.
And he's still going. Like, no signs of fatigue, no signs of stopping. I mean, that's why we like show matches. It gives players an opportunity to show what they could do on map pools like this. And I mean, at this point, he's just styling on everybody as we get into a bit of a break section halfway through the map. That being said, the lead is very slender, about 12,000 points. Be interested to see if Viva Team Blue can hold on to the combo once we get into the back half of the map. Maybe take advantage of some of these sillier misses coming out of Funky Friday Refugees. Yanamon dropping a couple of times in this break section.
Indeed, and that red score lead is pretty small now, and we're getting into a very, very abrasive LN section. That lead is shrinking. A lot of misses from Blue team here. Oh, lots of misses everywhere. My Angel Arquin and Silly Fangirl. No, Silly Fangirl finds a drop. My Angel Arquin the only one with a combo, and I've cursed him too!
Processing fees are not included when it comes to those curses, and everybody's just resetting their combo left and right. These trades helping Funky Friday Refugees hold on to the lead here. Any back and forth with Viva Team Blue only help them in this situation. As we get into the last quarter of the map, the lead ballooning still only about 10,000. If Viva Team Blue can regain their composure, hold on to a bit of combo as we get into this last section, they might be able to sneak this away, but these trades...
Yeah, this ending is so dense and so fast. I don't know. Funky Friday Refugees are looking pretty comfortable comparatively, but that lead is not really growing. Oh, big 200 rush from My Angel Arquin. That score lead shrinks, so we're going into the ending here, and this could switch over. Silly Fangirl with a combo here, holding on for Team Blue. Oh my god,
it switches over!
No way!
At the end of the day, when the dust settles...
Wait, it's not over yet!
Tiny sliver of map left, but like I said, these trades... I said they were helping Funky Friday Refugees, now it's helping Viva Team Blue since Silly Fangirl was able to hold on to combo during that rush, and they managed to take it!
3,000 points! Oh my god! The big 200 rush on the jump trill with the long notes from My Angel Arquin gives that score lead to Viva Team Blue right at the end.
Oh,
Silly Fangirl holding on to combo just long enough to give them the lead.
They were able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat on that one. Oh my god, that is as tight as you could ever hope to imagine in a 4v4.
That's like crazy that one player holding combo was able to have that big of an impact. Because that lead was like 20, 30k in favor of Funky Friday Refugees, and all of a sudden, it was gone.
Yeah, and I mean, if it had happened to any other player outside of My Angel Arquin, maybe they would have been able to survive. But because he had the highest accuracy in the lobby, well, the highest accuracy for his team was basically the stand-up performer.
Yeah, that 200 rush really destroyed his score.
Yeah, and I mean, with Silly able to hold on just long enough to take the lead back, the supporting combo was able to arrive just in time to help buoy the lead, and I mean, they were able to just hold on at the end. Just over 4,000 points. That is unreal. But with that being said, it is now tied 3-3. Viva Team Blue with the pick now. With the initiative, can take the lead here if they make the right pick.
They sure can. And I mean, what have they won so far? They won Name of Oath off the back of Silly Fangirl. They won Killer Beast barely because of the combo at the end and a slight choke from My Angel Arquin. And I believe they won. No, they didn't win. What else did they win? They won a third map. Maybe they did win Mafuma.
Yes, they did win Mafuma.
Ah, Leaf Ka, the other funny Leaf song.
I think this one's a bit techier.
Yeah, this is a tech map. This is a tech map.
Looks like Ruka's gonna be tagging out. It is rather late for some of these players. We do thank them for taking the time out of their weekends. There's nothing to play for, obviously, for this show match, but just an opportunity to show off what
opportunity to show off, opportunity to have fun on the Grand Finals map pool. Not a lot of players get that opportunity to play a Grand Finals map pool on stream like this, so
exactly, especially in 7 key. I mean, it had taken a hiatus for what, 2 years?
Yeah, 7 key. It was the last time it had happened before now was 2019. So yeah, 2 years.
And I mean, it's just blossomed. We've had some incredible matches. We've had some incredible performances all throughout, and I mean, it looks good. I mean, it's very nice to see that even with a break as long as that, the 7 key community is still kicking.
Yeah, I believe this 7 key World Cup has been the most popular in its history. So, you know, it's even saying that means that the VSRG and Osu Mania communities in general are just growing, which is good to see.
Yeah, it's exciting for the next one.
Yeah, hopefully it brings good tidings for the rest of the World Cups for the future of Osu Mania and Osu and the rest of Osu, of course. But Mania's had some pretty interesting histories, especially with that 2-year break from 7 key. But it's good to be back.
Yep. And with that being said, it looks like everybody's in. Looks like it's Rewind Time, Sadcat, Lost Coal, and Silly Fangirl are going to be here for Viva Team Blue. My Angel Arquin, Yanaman, the two perennials on Funky Friday Refugees, staying in with Skalem and Harlem Shake.
Indeed. And we're finally tied in this. Well, we're back to tied in this match, I should say. And we're getting into pick number 7. And My Angel Arquin is still playing Killer Beast. Thank you. Thank you, client.
The map was too good. We had to get more.
It was too good. We had to watch him play it again.
It's like, if Killer Beast is so good, why is there no Killer Beast 2?
Alright, looks like we're able to get everyone in now. Everyone's loaded in, just getting everyone synced up, and we'll be able to see another pretty short map. Well, not another. We just saw one of the longest maps in the pool. But we got a 2-minute map here. Very, very short comparatively, and very explosive, as most tech maps are.
Yeah, right now we are seeing just misses being traded back and forth right off the bat. These patterns, while not the most awkwardly timed, like, they do get rather strenuous in terms of the snapping. Only now is it that we start seeing a lot of grace note patterns and really awkward timed bursts as we get into the second quarter of the map. Looks like Viva Team Blue is going to be holding on to quite a hefty lead here. Lost Coal and Silly Fangirl holding down the fort, while everyone around My Angel Arquin struggles a little bit to hold on to their combo here.
Indeed, with that accuracy. Oh, Silly Fangirl I was about to mention, but they missed right before I said their name. My Angel Arquin with the highest combo in this lobby now, holding on, trying to hold on, but still finding misses, still the highest accuracy. But right now, it looks like the accuracy from Harlem Shake is holding on behind everyone else right now.
Yeah, that's going to be really giving Viva Team Blue here quite a healthy buffer to work with, despite everybody trading misses back and forth. Full lobby resets abound.
Yeah, with a short map like this, a big lead like this is going to be pretty hard to come back from with how short the last third is going to be. We've got about 30 to 40 seconds left of this map and not much to go off of.
Yeah, and unlike some of the other really, really dense core stream picks, not able to really pick up your combo super quickly. We're already only a quarter of the map left, and everybody's just combo resetting back and forth. We're back to that war of attrition. Nobody seems to want to be able to hold on to that combo cap, and that's only helping Viva Team Blue here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it should say something about this map when the highest accuracy in the lobby is Silly Fangirl with 97.5.
And he dropped just below My Angel Arkwin now, who holds the new highest accuracy in the lobby at 97.6. And they seem to be going back and forth right now. Nobody wants to hold on to the accuracy lead.
Yeah, big lead for Team Blue, and they take the lead, but that was on their own pick, so Funky Friday Refugees will get their own pick to hopefully try and come back. We got 2 A ranks and a B rank, so this might be, you know, we said a lot about like the difficulty of a lot of the other picks in this pool, but that was 7 stars, and that is probably the lowest overall score we've seen on anything.
Yeah. It is something to be said about tech picks, as earlier we had the base rank, now we have abs.
Yeah. And the SAS rank.
That's true. Got some really, really nice spelling going on.
Get backwards to SAS.
Alrighty, but with that being said, Funky Friday Refugees up to bat now. Gotta pick something
I can see a long note pick coming out, maybe.
Maybe. That, or it might be a case of what song do we like the most?
That too. I mean, it is a show match. We're watching. I mean, I think a lot of these players just do want to play songs that are good, songs that are fun, bangers, if you will.
Credit to the map poolers for choosing some of the best songs.
Yeah, best songs for the first Grand Finals map pool in Mania history. At least Mania World Cup history, I should say.
That being said, Funky Friday Refugees really taking their time here. Want to make sure they don't hand over a breakpoint, another breakpoint to Viva Team Blue. That, or maybe they're just deciding amongst themselves who wants to play now. Everybody going up to My Angel Arkwin and being like, it's my turn on the controller.
Yeah, My Angel Arkwin is hogging the controller, playing every map.
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Black Flag.
Looks like they are going to go with LN.
Long note map. Second long note pick we've seen. The first one was a pretty hefty win by Funky Friday Refugees, so this is probably a solid pick if it goes anything like the first one did.
Yeah, absolutely, and we are probably going to see some substitutions. Getting the more LN comforting. It looks like we are going to see Ruka come back in.
Yeah, we're looking like voice words indeed. It's looking like we're getting that LN team we saw from earlier for both teams. We'll have to see how they're able to perform on a slightly different type of line notes. But this is more Kim.SSI classic long notes, so I don't think it's going to be as different as we would expect.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen LN coordination, we've seen stuff like this more on the dense side, and it's always interesting to see the dichotomy of LN players. It's like we have LN players that can do like slow jam coordination picks that are like ultra dense but in a slow way, but then we see Rice players that might not be as comfortable in that, but once we get into the density, they really start to pick up steam. I always like
Gamer 97's coming in for Team Blue here in the place of It's Rewind Time, who had, I think, the weakest score on the previous lineup pick, so maybe they're just trying something new for this.
Yeah, they are ready to game. Gonna be making a bit of a cameo appearance here for their first map of this show match. Yeah, looks like everybody's ready already.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be getting into the 2-minute long note chart. Red Snow Part 3, Black Flare. Currently at a 3-4 standing in favor of Viva Team Blue, and Funky Friday Refugees really got to win this to keep this match locked in to the tie.
Yeah, if they do pick up this point, it becomes what, a best of 5?
It sure does. Best of 5 if Funky Friday Refugees win this.
Oh no, they had to do a quick little abort.
My Angel Arcman accidentally left the lobby during that transition, but we should be fine. No disconnects, no real issues here. Just gonna get right back into Red Snow Part 3.
Alrighty, it looks like everybody was able to load into the map successfully. This is pick number 8.
Yeah,
And
8 out
hopefully
of
we
a
see some.
13.
Oh boy, man, we might actually go the distance.
Yeah, it's looking closer and closer like we're going to be getting that distance and that tiebreaker, but we've got to get through a few more maps before we can get there.
And right off the bat, we see a couple trades going back and forth. Gamer97 and Scalum.
Sad Cat
Dropping
as
very
well.
early.
Yanamon trades that, so we've got 2 full combos on both sides in this intro section. And that maintains Gamer97 and Scalum trading. This lead is very small. Yanamon and Scalum both missing. Silly Fangirl dropping the full combo there, so there's now 2-1. 2-0 with Law School's break. Mindel, Arkwin, and Ruka both holding on very strong right now, giving Team Red a lead.
And as we get into the second quarter of the map, it looks like we're going to see more trades back and forth. Right now, that only helps Funky Friday Refugees as My Angel, Arkwin, and Ruka holding down the fort here with their full combos as we get into the second third of the map. This lead ballooning right now for Funky Friday Refugees. Gonna go a bit of a buffer to work with as we get into the back half of the map.
Indeed, and that halfway mark with that 30,000 point lead for Team Red is pretty significant. Ruka dropping that full combo. My Angel Arkwin, the only one left as we get into this inverse here. Lots of breaks coming out from everyone except that, but that red bar is shrinking because it looks like more accuracy drops are coming from Funky Friday, but those misses keep repeating on Viva Team Blue, and My Angel Arkwin still holding onto the full combos, keeping Red in the lead.
Oh my god, just carrying everybody on his back right now. 98.7, the highest accuracy in the lobby, followed closely behind by Law School, but Law School has quite a couple more misses. My Angel Arkwin holding onto the full combo here as we get into the last quarter of the map. This is an absolutely insane performance right now coming from him.
Yeah, why? How? I thought we weren't supposed to see full combos on these pools.
Everybody's watching with bated breath right now.
Wait, you're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to full combo Grand Finals map pools. These were made to not be full comboable.
You're not...
Arkwin, what are you doing?
What?
Can I talk to the scriptwriter, please? That was not supposed to happen.
No. Someone wrote something wrong. That's not allowed. That's not allowed in Grand Finals.
Yeah, that's actually a typo. The 300s were supposed to be on the bottom column. They were supposed to be misses. Yeah. Can somebody give Arkwin the memo that he wasn't supposed to FC that? That is ridiculous.
What's happened? Law School. Oh my god, I don't know what to say. I don't know. 957,000 points, full combo on a Grand Finals map.
Easy.
He's just playing Mania. That's just it. That's how easy it is.
He's just gaming.
He is gaming. He got the Gamer 97 buff.
Exactly. But with that being said, we are tied up yet again. This is now a best of 5. Viva Team Blue up to pick now. And oh my goodness. Arkwin has played every single map in this match so far.
Every map. I think so is Unimon, so...
True. They are the Bash Brothers right now for Funky Friday Refugees. Arkwin giving his thanks to Gamer97 for the buff.
The gamer buff.
See, this is how you win a match. Just have Gamer97 in your lobby.
Yeah, everyone gets buffed when Gamer97 joins.
Yes. It's wild to think that if Arkwin was not in the lobby, we'd be talking about the score that Lost Cool put up.
Right, yeah, because
At
that was like a
927.
98.3. Like, that's crazy. But no, he had to be outclassed by the first full combo I've seen.
In this
On
map
this
pool.
Grand Finals. I mean, maybe Liang had one in the China match. I'm not sure. But regardless,
Yeah.
it's still insane because it's the first one we've seen in this show match after 8 maps being played.
Yep, and it looks like we're gonna see Exile coming out.
We got some jacks coming in, and not the accuracy kind. I think
These are painful. These are very painful.
They are. I would sure hope that they're painful in a pool this hard.
I mean, you see Jin Jin as the mapper. What do you expect?
True, that is a good point. You see Jin Jin in the name in the mapper column, and you just assume it's going to be really, really hard.
Yes. So it looks like we are going to see Harlem Shake come back in for Funky Friday Refugees. Gamer97 going to be bowing out,
Yeah.
having given the buff over to My Angel Arkwin for that FC. His job here is done.
It looks like Silly Fangirl has said that there's a skill issue, and if someone like Silly Fangirl is saying there's a skill issue here, I'm worried.
Oh, and Gamer97 is back!
Oh, he joins back, yes.
Maybe he was checking his settings.
He's giving the buff to this time.
I'll call Silly. And everybody can yell at me afterwards.
Along with the skill issue.
Watch, he's saying that as a bluff.
Oh yeah,
He's
it's a bluff.
He's faking everyone out like, I'm not gonna put up an insane ratio this time, guys.
I'm totally not. That could never happen.
No.
Yeah, but Yanaman and My Angel Arkwin staying in yet again for another pick, 9 in a row for them. I think Silly Fangirl is up there too.
Yeah, I think he only missed the first map, I think.
Yeah, he missed like the first or the second map or something, but he's been in on almost everything. And Lost Cool's been in on quite a few as well, taking his leave on some of the Rice picks. But even then, that's still a lot of maps to be playing at this level.
True. Definitely gonna need to take some TLC afterwards. So it's like Gamer and Silly and Lost Cool and Harlem.
That explosion right there. There's only one full combo left. That's My Angel Arkwin again. Only person left.
Goodness.
And there it goes. No full combos, no Gamer97 buff. But Team Blue does have the lead because of some drops. It looks like Harlem Shake is starting to have some issues with these dense jacks as they come around. Gamer97 not doing too hot himself, but still holding onto the S rank just barely. But that lead, whoa, that was a fast swap of the lead.
Right now, it looks like My Angel Arkwin with that 99, the coupled by the 97s by Yanaman and Skalem, able to take the lead right now despite the 88 from Harlem. Falling closer behind by
constant drops. 99 from My Angel Arkwin right now. What are you doing?
He's just having fun.
He sure is. I can't blame a guy for having fun on a Grand Finals map pool. And the 10th jack come back in that lead for Team Red because of the combo holding for My Angel Arkwin is staying or growing just a slight bit, and we have just the last quarter of the map to go. And if My Angel Arkwin is able to hold this accuracy, I think he's going to bring it home for Team Red here, and that's going to be another breakpoint. But that's a combo break. That's a reset. Streaking.
Oh my god, are VIVA Team Blue going to steal this at the end?
Oh my god. They're doing it again. No, it's switching away.
Nobody wants to hold on to the lead right now. There's only a sliver left. It's back over for Funky Friday Refugees, and it's growing. Oh my god, that's a huge drop. Gamer97 has failed out of the map. Oh no.
Oh my god.
I didn't think that was possible.
I haven't seen a fail in a long time.
Well, now we've seen it all.
We sure have, and that's a break point for Team Red.
Oh, and it looks like somehow, some way, the chat opened up for Gamer97 on his client.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Ooh, that might explain it. I mean,
And
crosstalk is a thing.
saying that he got another PB. So I guess he got the Gamer 97 buff
He
yet
did
again.
get the Gamer 97 buff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everybody asking for that Arcwind juice. Whatever he's on right now. Everybody wants it. But with that being said, I believe that was... I've already lost track of the picks.
That was Viva Team Blue's pick. That was pick 9. So
oh, okay.
Pick 10 here. And Funky Friday Refugees have their own pick here.
Oh boy, if everything stays as is, we don't see any more shenanigans of breakpoints.
We won't see the tiebreaker if that happens.
Oh boy.
Viva Team Blue's got to get one of those breakpoints right back. Even though there's 2 long note picks remaining that Funky Friday Refugees could potentially just pick into.
True. I would say Disorder might be on the menu if I were to just throw out a name.
Yeah, I don't know. Disorder, maybe, I don't know. Maybe Tsukio. You know, the 2 long note picks that I mentioned still existed. Those could be possible picks.
They could, or they could just be like, no, I mean, Toph's recommending it, so we're just gonna go with Rice.
Go with Rice, yeah, that's what happens. That's what's happened every match I've commentated so far.
They do not
Especially
subscribe.
Still. They don't subscribe to my suggestions.
They subscribe to your curses, though.
They sure do, and that's their punishment. That's their punishment for not listening to me.
Ah, true.
And then
let's say they're going Frontier Explorer.
Dense Cord Stream, let's go. Not really stamina, it's only 2 minutes long. So we've got a pretty short map here, despite it being, you know, what would traditionally be a more stamina-intense experience.
Yeah. Blocko Classic. Now looks like we're going to see
and as usual, another banger.
So it looks like Funky Friday Refugees keeping with the same lineup, Yanuma and Arcwind. The 2 Eternals now.
Yeah, Silly Finger also staying in Law School, also staying in. So we've got 2 players on each side who have seemed to have been staying in on almost everything. Not PX, it's Rewind Time helping Team Blue. Scallum, Harlem Shake staying in on Team Red, it looks like.
And everybody just making sure their settings are alright. Don't want to have any flashlight incidents. Make sure hidden's off. Make sure the scroll speed's right. But it looks like these will be the lineups.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's just getting readied up right now, and we'll be getting into pick number 10 out of a potential 13. But if Viva Team Blue wants to get that tiebreaker hopes alive, or at least get themselves closer to that victory, they're going to want to win this. They don't want Funky Friday Refugees to be a match point.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are seeing the hidden coming back out from Harlem Shake. So we'll see how that plays out for them. And as we get everybody synced up, Viva Team Blue on the bubble here. Gotta win this.
They sure do. Not PX with an early break there in these slower chord jacks before the density picks up. Silly Fangirl finding a break as well. 3 breaks on the side of Viva Team Blue. Harlem Shake also finding a break, but that's 3 full combos still up on the side of Team Red. 2 now versus 0 actually for Team Blue, but that score lead is still pretty close just off of that accuracy difference.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's still plenty of maps to go through. This is one of the shorter ones in the pool, but I mean, anything can happen, especially when things start to pick up. We have seen teams like this,
lots of
full
breaks,
explosion.
That break from him really gave that lead. And now Silly Fangirl, and it's rewind time with the big combos. It's rewind time finding a break, but Silly Fangirl holding on strong with that 1200 combo.
And as you say that,
What do I do anymore, man?
You've got to stop paying for the postage. Like these.
I'm not. I haven't sent money to them in months.
I mean, it's somehow still getting delivered. You might want to check the postage.
Yeah, but Team Blue still has that lead off of the accuracy. My Angel Arkwing coming back with a bit of a combo, the only person above the 400 combo right now. But Harlem Shake's accuracy down at that 89% is giving that score lead to Viva Team Blue. And this is very short, so we've only got a third of the map left. But a big explosion from Team Blue can still give Red a chance, like potentially does right now with its rewind time finding. Actually, everyone finding constant breaks on this.
Yeah, despite, I mean, it's starting to take its toll right now. Every miss from Team Blue right now, shrinking just a little bit on that lead, but it's quickly being traded back by members of Team Red. And despite the fact that My Angel Arkwin and Yanamon having very high 98s and 99s,
that blue bar keeps shrinking just a little bit, but it looks like we're making it. Maybe. Oh no! Uh-oh!
Not a mile of map left. Last sliver.
They have to hold on.
It's Harlem Shake versus Team Blue right now.
Oh
it just
God.
depends on which one wants to hold on to it. Oh my goodness!
Team Red takes it.
They just got 7,000 points in literally like the last 5 notes. How? That is arguably one of the wilder swings I have ever seen.
That's insane.
That was close to a 20,000 point lead for Viva Team Blue at one point, I think.
Yeah,
and
it was
right at the last second.
There. It was up there. Yeah, Thanos Snap is right, but I might wanna. Maybe it wasn't just Thanos Snap. Maybe it was My Angel Arkwin getting a 960,000 point score on that, which was 60k ahead of everyone else in the lobby.
Just casual Arkwin things. Has played every single map in this pool. Knows no sign of fatigue.
No sign of fatigue, indeed. Kuro bringing out the big guns for this show match, and that is match point for Funky Friday Refugees. Viva Team Blue's got to win the next 2 picks in order to make it to the tiebreaker here.
But the good thing is that it is their pick.
It is their pick, so they'll have one chance to pick something strong for themselves before Funky Friday Refugees gets the choice between whatever the last 2 maps remaining are.
You would imagine it would be an LN pick. That's got to come out here.
I mean, Blue Team has lost both of the Longo picks so far. Yeah, because remember, Kura FC'd the Red Snow, and then Magnolia they won by a pretty hefty margin.
Oh no! So then, I mean, Killing Rhythm. That's the last
the only rice pick left.
And there it is, Killing Rhythm.
All the rice has really taken over. So, what if Blue Team is to win this? Red Team has a choice of 2 long note maps, and that's it. That's all they get the choice of.
Yep. Gotta love the gift of choice. Yeah, you have 2 picks, but they're not. They're. I mean, this could potentially be the last pick.
It sure could.
Oh boy.
But it's 4 minutes and 9 seconds. The last time we had a map this long played in this show match, it was a Team Red lead for 90% of it, and at the very end it changed to Team Blue. So who knows?
Who knows? Anything can happen. I mean, we've seen players fail. We've seen last second swings. We've seen last second comebacks.
Essentially and we've seen an FC on the Grand Finals map. So we've seen almost everything come out right now.
Alrighty, just sorting out some logistics here. Team Blue want to make sure they put their best players in for this one if they want to have any chance of trying to take this to tiebreaker. Like
keep in mind that up to this point, all these players who are in this lobby have had to stay warm for an hour and a half just for the match, plus their actual warm-up.
True.
This has been a pretty intense session for anyone who was in this lobby.
Yeah, definitely gotta take a break after this.
Yeah, imagine if this was like an actual, like the grand finals match and we had to go to like a bracket reset on a match like this?
I mean, we could see that tomorrow.
We could absolutely see that tomorrow, and that would be a painful experience for the players.
Yeah, but I think they got there for a reason. They're able to handle stuff like this on a relatively consistent basis. So, I mean, for us, this seems like a Herculean task. To them, it's probably just another weekend.
It looks like... Okay, so it looks like they're just trying to switch out their last player for Team Blue, and we'll be getting, hopefully, into the second to last possible pick for this, like, actual pick before tiebreaker. Hopefully we get a tiebreaker. Praise.
Hopefully.
We've got to watch Team Blue win 2 more maps before that's possible, and this has to be one of them.
Yeah. King Friday Refugees, at the worst, have secured themselves the tiebreaker at least. If all else fails.
And Gamer97 comes in for Team Blue on a 4-minute long mixed rice fest made by Evening. Man, saving a 4-minute chart of just everything you could think of rice-wise. I don't know why you would do that. Honestly.
I mean, sometimes it's better to play it warm than play it cold.
Yeah, but would you rather play this while potentially cold, but also not in pain, or while developing RSI in real time?
That's true. RSI simulator.
Yeah, true.
Oh, these. Oh god,
a lot of. Oh my god.
Those are nasty. And the fact that my Angel Arquin is at a 99.7, dropping now.
Really, Fangirl's at the 99.3 right behind him, so. But, okay, my Angel Arquin holding on to the combo. The only person holding on to the combo, and the only person above 99 now. And he's at 99.6.
Somebody please check
somebody
this man.
Stop this man. Yeah, somebody go visit him and see if he's okay.
I mean, he's probably having the time of his life right now. Finally drops a full combo. Finally returns back down to the realm of the mortal.
Still almost a full percent above everyone else in the lobby, but that lead for Team Blue is quite big at the moment. Riding off the back of the accuracy difference between the lowest on Team Blue and Harlem Shake, who is at that low 90% right now.
Yeah, I think that Cat and Gamer97 being taken for a bit of a ride here, down into the high A's, 94.8, 94.6 respectively. But they're still going to be able to hold on to the lead here. That one burst taking out 4 players at the same time as we get into a bit of a cord jack.
Now we're seeing almost no one able to keep up the combo, and now no one's able to keep up the combo through this section. That lead for Team Blue is growing very steadily. Currently at about 54,000 point lead, but we still have a full minute, or full half of this chart left, which means we've got 2 minutes left of this.
This arguably incredibly abrasive rice patterning, very awkward hand patterns, back and forth. Multiple players on both sides of the lobby dropping, nobody able to hold on to combos through some of these bursts.
Yeah, literally no one. Everyone's dropping. Skolum having that 100 combo, Arquin having that 100 combo, but 100's not going to do you much. Oh, but look at... I didn't even notice. My Angel Arquin dropped quite a bit of accuracy, and now Silly Fangirl, the highest by a full percent in this lobby.
Yeah, he definitely has a
98. Oh my gosh.
He has a knack for pulling out stuff like this on a moment's notice. I mean,
yeah, this is the classic Silly Fangirl brute force technique. And we get a small break. I mean, it's still hard, but it's just everyone's able to hold on to the combo for now. But I believe this last quarter is going to get quite insane.
Very spicy as we get into this last quarter, like you said. Blue team's still going to be able to hang on to the lead here. Got quite a bit of a cushion now.
Yeah, we got some denser chord stream here. My Angel Arquin, the only person to be able to hold on to combo through this, and that lead is sort of shrinking from Team Blue here. But they have such a large lead that it would take so much to bring that lead over to Team Red. But my Angel Arquin's not giving this up here. still holding on to the combo descending, just now breaks. And that might be the nail in the coffin for this pick in particular. But we still have a good couple of notes left, and that blue bar is still shrinking.
Ever so slightly, but I mean, at the very end, the trades back and forth. Mania Arquin dropping on those these trills rather.
Yeah, I'm trills.
Not having the best of time.
Same thing that happened on the other pick, where that's the same thing that
it's the same pattern.
Yeah, it's the same pattern that messed him up on Killer Beast that swung the lead into Viva Team Blue's favor.
Oh boy. And Viva Team Blue still staying alive.
Yeah, last
they
pick.
Gotta take this break point.
Totally not scripted. Yes, Law School. Good, thank you. Totally not scripted.
No.
No way this is scripted. Nah. Why would you think that?
Harlem Shake pointing out that is his first A rank on this map pool.
Indeed. But we've got 2 long note picks remaining in the pool. We've got Disorder and we've got Tsukio. So one of them has to come out. Which one, though? Who knows?
What if they just, like, throw the rulebook out the window and they're just like, can we just play the tiebreaker?
Yeah, let's pick Duplicity Shade now.
Let's just right now. But in all seriousness, what do you pick here?
Whatever you like more. Whichever one of these is the more banger chart to you. That's truly the mindset you have to have going into this.
That is very true.
Pick the banger. I don't know what is more of a banger.
Chat, what do you guys think? Disorder or Tsukio? Which one goes harder? I wish we could have put a prediction up.
Yeah, put a prediction for whether Disorder or Tsukio is more of a banger.
That being said, they're really wanting to make sure they make this pick
they're
correct.
For the right pick here.
They're getting the notes from the producer and wanted to make sure that they follow the script to the T.
Yeah, they're just double checking the script right now.
Yeah. It's like, guys, was it Disorder or was it Tsukio? It's crossed out here on the paper, but it's scribbled out like 4 times. They couldn't decide.
Trying to get... Oh, are they gonna roll for it?
Oh, yeah, they could just roll for it. That was actually on the next page. It's like, okay, guys, just roll for it. Roll 2.
Yeah, one is Disorder, 2 is Tsukio, I think.
Chat's wanting Disorder.
Yeah, chat does say that they want Disorder here.
Like, gotta play to the crowd, guys.
Play to the crowd, do we get Disorder? Okay,
they get Disorder.
Playing to the crowd, yeah,
Twitch
let's go.
wins.
See, and if Team Blue wins this, we start with a Hyun LN map, and then we move to the Hyun tiebreaker.
Oh, even better. It follows the script perfectly. It's like we gotta get the appetizer before the main course.
True. This is only 2 minutes too, so it'll be a nice, quick journey to the end. I'm sure they'll play the tiebreaker regardless of whether Team Blue wins, but how hype would it be to actually have a tiebreaker moment here?
True. So it looks like everybody here is gonna stay in for this map.
Yeah, it's looking good for these 2 teams of players. Sad Cat, Silly Finger, Law School Gamer 97 on one side, My Angel Arquin, Yanaman, Scallon, and Harlem Shake 555 for Team Red. My Angel Arquin and Yanaman still having played every single chart. Silly Fangirl having played all but maybe 1, and Law School having played almost all but maybe 2. It looks like someone's leaving for Team Red here.
Gotta make sure you have the correct players in the correct spots for every situation. Looks like Ruka is the stray in the lobby. Looks
Yeah,
like
looks
he'll
like
be going in
Harlem
for.
should be moving out, and Ruka should be coming in for that.
So I think Funky Friday Refugees, this is arguably their strongest LN lineup. I think
Yeah, I'd probably say the same about Viva Team Blue as well.
true. Gotta leave it all on the table here, if you're Viva Team Blue especially.
Yeah, gotta bring that tiebreaker hype here.
Oh, Arquin?
Oh,
Oh,
tactical rest for my Angel Arquin. I see. Not. This isn't part of the script. I promise.
no. Gotta cool off just a little bit.
Well, he does need a rest. He's played everything so far.
True. Alrighty, it looks like everybody is ready. Viva Team Blue needing to win this to force the tiebreaker. Funky Friday Refugees need this to win the show match. And we shall see who prevails on Disorder.
Yeah, and here we go early on with this easier section. Harlem Shake finding the first drop. Ruka following it up. Gamer97 Sackhead. Everyone's finding breaks except Yanaman, Silly Fangirl, and Law School here. Lots of breaks all over the place.
I was about to say at the end of the first burst, but it just continues going. Everybody's gone with the combos.
Yeah, and this goes by very quickly. And less than 2 minutes long means that you're going to see a lot happen very quickly, and then it's going to be over. We're already a quarter of the way through, and everyone's finding breaks constantly. There's 3 players below the S rank on Team Red right now. That is how hard this is.
It is monumentally hard right now. Yanaman, though, head and shoulders above the rest. 2% accuracy above everybody else. 98.6.
Yeah, the next highest thing Law School is 97.8, but after that it's Silly Fangirl at 96, and there's only 2 other players with S ranks in this lobby right now.
And they're all
both on the edge.
Bit of a break section, if you can call coordinating these LNs a break.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the rest of it, certainly it is.
True.
But we're getting into the last third, and more breaks and more breaks and more breaks are coming out from everyone. That Blue Bar is tricking a little bit off of this ending with some good combos coming out of everyone on Team Red. But this is such a huge lead. It's almost 200,000 at this point. And coming into the very ending, it's looking like we're going to see Team Blue take their 6th point in the match and bring this show match to tiebreaker.
Oh my goodness. We started almost 2 hours ago, and it all comes down to this.
An hour and 40 minutes of gaming from these players, and we're going to be playing the tiebreaker here for the ultimate prize of this show match. And look, a B rank and 3 A ranks. That is...
Are you sure this isn't the OS World Cup with these ranks?
Yeah, well, B ranks aren't that common in OS World Cup even, but
it's
the
like
A ranks certainly.
The A rank. But hey, we made it to tiebreaker.
We did make it to tiebreaker. The ignored map being Sukiya, which was the first pick from Malaysia in the match this morning. After, I mean, Malaysia had second pick, but it was the first pick Malaysia went for. Regardless, Duplicity Shade coming out. I assume My Angel Arquin's going to be coming in. He's already in the lobby.
Oh yes, he is. You would imagine. I mean, would you want to have everybody in the lobby for this?
Guess, maybe you would, but I don't know what you'd do with that.
No, I
wouldn't know who won.
Exactly, it'd be impossible to tell. So I mean, if everybody not in the lobby could probably just play along. But it looks like we are gonna see Arquin come back in. Yanaman Skalem, Harlem Shake, Sad Cat, Silly Fangirl, Gamer97, and Lost Cool.
Yeah, this looks like the 2 4-man rosters we'll be going for the banger to end all bangers in 7 Key World Cup. The final map to play for this show match and for all the marbles here. Best of 1. 6 minutes and 49 seconds, 17.27 stars. So much to deal with in this map, and it's gonna be insane.
I don't know what's gonna be what's gonna be more exciting. The fact that we get to see this in an actual tiebreaker situation and not just like a showcase situation, or the fact that some of these players are gonna put up some monstrous scores on this.
I'm excited to see what players like My Angel Arkwin and Law School and Silly Fangirl and Yanaman are able to put up in particular. Those four players have been showing off and showing up for this entire match, and you know, the real question is who's getting the Gamer 97 buff, because he's in the lobby right now.
True, somebody is going to overperform on this. It would be amazing if it was Gamer 97 themselves.
Yeah, the final map to do it on.
Well, we've been seeing in the 7-key Discord, like, once this map came out and it was available for the players to start practicing on, we've seen some insane scores on it in practice.
Too good at this.
They're
too good at 17-star maps.
True. All 117-star map.
Yeah, the only one I've ever seen.
That was actually like serious, because there's probably a couple of like joking high star map, but this one was actually like made with an intent, and the intent was pain.
It sure was. Pain is definitely what all 6 charters ordered for this one.
That was in the notes specifically when they were charting this.
Yanaman finding an early break. Sadcat, Silly Fangirl, and Harlem Shake all also finding breaks. Gamer 97 dropping off there. Skolin trading 2 full combos on each side, 1 full combo on each side. My Angel Arkwin and Law School, bottom right corner of each team, still holding on to that combo. But a blue lead for now in this easier section here.
Easier, quote unquote.
Yeah, easier.
As we begin to end this first quarter, and both Law School and Arkwin trade misses. Hopefully that wasn't that was a client drop and we were able to see them, but I don't see the combos recovering, so those were organic misses right at the same time almost.
But we do still have 499s on the board right now in this intro, coming from Silly Fangirl, Law School, My Angel Arkwin, and Yanaman. Everyone else fighting to stay alive right now. Harlem Shake holding onto the S rank, the 98 from Sadgang, 297s from the remaining 2 players. That lead's going to stay in favor of Team Blue for now, but that's a 4-way drop. And Yanaman's holding onto that combo, so that might help get some score back, but that's a reset.
Yeah, full reset from the lobby as we get out of that transition. Going into the second quarter of the map now, this map progresses in difficulty. And it's subtle as it does it, but there are just sections that just completely blow you out of the water if you're not ready. And we see it here. Yeah,
we are seeing lots of drops in accuracy and combo. My Angel Arkwin, the only one holding on to their accuracy as it stands. The high 98, whereas the next highest is Silly Fangirl with a low 98 here. But that lead is staying in favor of Blue Team right now, with Harlem Shake being at that low 90%. But I'm sure that there's so much room for that to change as this map gets further and further on, because we're only a third of the way through and we're only 30,000 points of difference right now.
Yeah, a bit of a break here, transitioning out of that last section. A couple of long jacks to contend with as we get into some chord stream. Starts to pick up yet again as we get into the second third. And it looks like there's just, it's a tall order to ask of anybody to hold combo through this, but it looks like My Angel Arkwin, Yanaman are up to the task. And as I said, that Arkwin does drop. Yanaman also drops. Nobody wants to hold on to the combo right now. It's leaving the door wide open for anybody.
These guys are just so fast, and they're extended so far that it's very hard to keep combo on them. But that blue lead is not growing any more significant through this section, with every single person dropping, and we're getting into a denser chord stream section, and My Angel Arkwin's found some footing in it. Only person able to keep combo along with Lost School here.
Yeah, checking out on everybody's accuracies, My Angel Arkwin, unsurprisingly, still the highest accuracy in the lobby, a full percent now above everybody else, 98.7, still hovering in that 99% range.
The holding combo up to 1,000 combo right now and missing just now, but was holding combo through that flurry of misses from everyone. And now
managed
We're
to
only
survive.
going into the second half. We've still got a good 3.5 minutes to go.
Arwen now playing that as an inverse. Just showing off a little bit as we get into this break section.
And I should mention that this ending gets brutal. So anything can happen still, despite that lead of 30,000 points in favor of VIVA Team Blue. If My Angel Arquin's able to hold well enough, he could definitely carry his team back to that win on the tiebreaker through this ending.
Yeah, but he has Lost Coal to contend with right now. Lost Coal, the only person above that 400 combo cap outside of Skalem for red team.
Yeah, Yanaman just hitting it, My Angel Arquin hitting it, Sad Cat hitting it, Silly Fangirl hitting it.
And we got a bit of a ramp up here. Imperative to hold on to combo. Silly does drop, Yanaman does drop, Gamer does drop. And there's only a third of the map left.
Yeah, now
Everything gets thrown.
3 players on red team, 2 players on red team above 400 versus the 1 in Lost Cool. Trying to hold combo through this break as much as possible to get as much of an advantage going into this absolutely diabolical ending.
I mean, to put it in perspective, in the showcase, I believe the ending accuracy was like, what, 98.6?
Yeah, Jacat's had like a 98.6 on this. #1 player in the world had a 98.6 on this.
And right now, My Angel Arquin doing just a tiny bit better, 98.8. I know there were probably a couple circumstances that affected Jacat's replay, I believe. I think he wasn't at his actual setup when he played that replay. But still, I mean...
What can you even say? And here we go into the density of this section. Everyone's finding drops, everyone's finding accuracy drops. My Angel Arquin is holding onto that high 98%. Lost Cool is doing what he can to hold onto that 97. Silly Fangirl keeping himself around the high 96. But that lead is not really changing so far, but this long nose section could have something to say about that. I don't even know what to say anymore. Everyone's just finding breaks everywhere.
This is a war of attrition now in its purest form. Everybody just trying to hang on desperately. You don't want to be the one person to fail out of this map at the very end. There's only an eighth of the map left, and this lead is shrinking ever so slightly over in terms of red team. Arquin having done the damage very early on in terms of holding on to the accuracy, has a bit of a buffer to work with.
Big burst there. And that lead is shrinking! That lead is shrinking! It's coming back in this ending!
Everybody's missing. Nobody wants to hold on to the combo.
No one is holding on to and it's going back in favor of blue team. It's growing again. The final few flurries.
Couple more jacks. We know that's been the weakness for Arquin. Not able to hold on there. And somebody's disconnected.
What just happened?
The map was too much. The map was too much for Gamer.
I guess so.
He has disappeared. But there's still a bit of map left. We'll have to see if his score counted. Maybe it was just a bit of a desync. Maybe he was that far ahead of everybody. But oh my goodness, at the end of the day...
he might have accidentally double hit escape in the middle of that.
How do you hit double hit escape at Funky Friday Refugees? Because, what? How?
I don't even know what to say, man.
We will get you guys an explanation right as soon as we get it.
Because that wasn't a DC, that was a left thing. If it was a DC, it would have paused.
What if his...
See, what's interesting too is that when he left, his score was high enough to still keep VIVA Team Blue in the lead. But if you don't, since he left, his score didn't submit.
but in any case,
Funky Friday Refugees are going to take that win off of an unfortunate lead from Gamer 97 right at the end. But I don't think it really mattered who won that. That was a show match. It's all for fun, all to show off.
At the end of the day, everybody wins.
Yeah, true. Everybody wins a show match, especially one that goes to tiebreaker.
Exactly, and like you were saying, Arquin. Oh my goodness, just an absolutely ridiculous performance.
That
was a PB
out
for
of
him.
His mind.
What a better time to do it.
That was Arquin with an 878,000 score on that. The next highest being Lost Cool with 792,000. So beating almost everyone else in the lobby by almost 100k.
Yeah, and I mean, huge thank you to all the players that took the time out of their weekends to play in this show match. Thank you to the organizers.
Get a time that so many different time zones had to deal with. 15 UTC just happened to work for Asia, and Americas and Europe. So ended up working out that we could get as many good players in this lobby as possible. And thank you to the organizers for setting this up and letting us see the absolute talents of all of the players, of many of the players that didn't get the chance to make it to Grand Finals this year.
But with that being said, there's only one match left, Toph.
One match left, and we'll be seeing it in 18 hours from now. South Korea, the #1 seed, versus China, the #2 seed, in the Grand Finals match happening Sunday, 11 UTC. That is not going to be a match you want to miss. If you thought the players today in this show match and in China versus Malaysia were good, you're going to be in for a treat tomorrow for this Grand Finals match. The absolute cream of the crop of 7K are going to be battling it out for that title. Anything else you have to say before we sign off for the day?
I am now officially out of words. Thank you all for watching. It has been an absolute joy. Going this journey with y'all.
100% agree. Thank you for your work this World Cup, and we will see you all in 18 hours for Grand Finals of the Osumania 7K World Cup 2022. Bye now.